Hi guys, welcome back to August Love Story, the channel. My name is Artieka.
And I am Tommy.
And apparently I am blinking a lot. Today we are reviewing Married at First Sight, Season 19, Episode 6. The episode is titled Home Sweet Home. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. So, this episode, we're leaving the honeymoon, heading home to our neutral apartments.
Neutral sites.
Start off, Jaylen and Josh. I don't have anything to say about them.
Yeah. He said, I love you.
Yes, I said he tells her he loves her on the first night home. He goes to one of her classes. She says that's her passion and her retirement plan. And we saw that he put a diaper on his dog. That's
apparently
all
she does real estate too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so real estate is what pays the bills.
Cycling is her passion.
Cycling is what gets her going, the blood pumping through her body.
Mm-hmm. And moving right along.
Thanks. I didn't want to be the one to say
it. It's just not a lot with them at all.
Nope. I don't have anything to say.
They're so agreeable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to pull it out, but that's it, huh? That's it. We'll move on, man.
So going to her mama and her stepdaddy. Chad said he's not bringing his dog or his cat. And she said she's concerned about her dog, Lovey. It's going to be a lot of newness for the dog, and that's concerning to her. Chad said no to that dog sleeping in the bed with them.
I get that.
People that have dogs before they get married and then be like, did they expect their boyfriends and girlfriends to be cool with the dog? Because, I mean, this is a husband, so that's an even further step in the other direction. But you just was like, you gonna like this dog or else? Like, how'd that work? Did you date when you had a dog? Did the dog sleep in the bed if they spent the night?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you got sense. All right.
It's one thing. It's okay to ask, but the expectation should be, and I think should remain, this is your dog. Mm-hmm. You know, like you have to make an arrangement for me. And you can't just expect me to be like, now it's my dog too. Mm-hmm. You have to be like, this is your dog. And you have to guide the relationship. Mm-hmm. I think we talk about it a little bit with Megan and Derek.
Mm-hmm. We're going to get to them.
Because they have a real big problem.
We're going to get to them in a minute.
But yeah, I didn't have much for them. They went shoot bow and arrows.
I like to think that I'm like mostly agreeable about a lot of things. But I don't know how I feel about this dog. Just like I don't know your dog.
I wouldn't have a problem with the dog, but the dog sleeping with me, yeah, no, I want to sleep with you.
What if your dog got bad breath? Or like got bad gas?
Yeah.
Because a lot of dogs be having bad gas. I don't want that in my face when I'm sleeping. Anywho. They go to the range and they shoot bow and arrows. She causes an exercise of his patience and he's like, I'm just having fun. And that's all I wrote for them. Did you have something that you wrote down for them?
No.
All right, moving right along. Who is our next couple? Oh, I wrote a lot about Rhonda and Pat. And
let's go Will and Britney.
All right. So Will and Britney get to the new apartment and they pick who's going to sleep on which side of the bed and that they want to erase Panama from their memories. And I agree. Panama needs to be erased from their memories because it was a whole lot going on in Panama and they just need to start over. I don't know. We like each other clean slate. She said that her insecurities are messing with her, but she's happy that they are working at this relationship. Then we did the go visit your spouse's home And Britney said this is the first man that she's ever taken home. And I was like, you was in a relationship for 3 months with multiple guys and they never saw your house?
Right.
Okay. They started packing up her things and he was like, you taking a lot of stuff. And that made her cry.
She cried?
Yeah, she cried. And I couldn't understand how she cried. And she was taking a lot of stuff. Like, was it a good punch that somebody would tell her the truth? Or was he just supposed to let her just take all this stuff? And I mean, he didn't say she couldn't take the stuff. He was just like, man, it's a lot of stuff.
He just made a point to say, you got a lot of stuff here.
Like, he was looking like, do you know how long we gonna be there? Because we're only living in that apartment for 8 weeks or 7 weeks total because we've already been on the honeymoon and that's been a week. So, babe, what are you doing here? What is the problem?
Yeah.
Pastor Cal comes by and they say that their relationship is like a yo-yo. And Pastor Cal comes by and he says that they tell him that their relationship is like a yo-yo. It's up and it's down. And right now, they're in a up. And she dislikes that he isn't expressive. Like, she tells Pastor Cal that. And Pastor Cal tells Britney that Will can't read her mind. And Will is like, how do you want me to react? Because she said that he wasn't expressive about coming to her home. And he was like, how would you like me to react about your home?
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of graze through Will's living situation, like if he owned or not.
Oh, yeah.
We know that Britney owns her home.
Did we go to his house?
I don't remember. That's what I'm saying.
Right. No, we did go to his house. I don't think in this episode.
Yeah, but remember, like, it wasn't anything intentional. Like, I worked because she was like, I worked so hard to get this home.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, it is hard work just getting to the closing table and signing this paperwork and then maintaining this home as like a solo individual.
Yeah.
We fully get it, but I'm with Will. What did you want me to say?
Right. And I get Pastor Cal was like, man, you got to express some type of interest or care about the things that she cares about. Mm-hmm. And that's true. It's like you may not care as much, but care. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just be human and humanize her emotions.
But I don't think he said,
I don't think he did anything. His reactions, the way he walked around her house, yeah, it was kind of like, dang, you ain't gonna say nothing about her house? Oh, this is nice? Because the kitchen was really nice.
He did say that, but also, if he owns a home, what he supposed to say? Even if he don't own a home, what is he supposed to say? Like, I don't know what she wanted from him in that moment, because obviously we've seen that he's not a very expressive person in this honeymoon, right?
No, he's not a very expressive.
So if we've seen that, did we think?
She did.
Take me for example. I am not an easily excitable person, right?
No, you're not.
So I liken myself to Will in that regard. Unless it's something that I absolutely am excited about, I don't really have a lot to say.
Man, you know, this show has actually gotten me to look at people's body language a lot more, because I like sitting down and them talking to the experts and me paying attention to how close they're sitting to each other, or if they're touching, if they're not touching, if they move a certain way. That's what I be looking at now. Mm-hmm. And that was something that I noticed with them. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it's because she was upset because he didn't ask her about her house or express anything about it. I was like, this is crazy.
Is it 3 bedrooms?
You have a nice house.
Did you renovate this kitchen?
Right. Like,
or did it come like, was this a new build community? How many homeowners are here?
I don't know.
I don't know what you want.
Yeah, right. I don't get it, but you know, I understand what Pastor Kyle was saying and care about the things that she cared about.
And like, okay, so like for us, the things about our home that we care about, people know because when we're giving you a tour, we talk about them. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, Tommy built this fence. I built this island. So over here, this is what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. The next time I start working on it. Like conversations like that.
It's almost like...
It's show and tell.
It's difficult for him to feel a way about the house if he didn't know the backstory about her getting it or why she feels so passionate about the house.
And he shouldn't have to walk in and be like, did you put these floors in?
Right.
That's a conversation. Oh my gosh, when I first moved in, I hated the floors that were in here. These are the floors that I picked out. You like them?
Right. And that was another thing Pascal told her. He was like, he's not a mind reader.
Right. Volunteer some stuff, girl.
No, tell him.
That's what I mean by volunteer. Like volunteer some information.
Tell this man.
She says she doesn't know where she stands with him, and Pastor Cal was like, you can tell her she's a big girl, and he was like, no, she's not. He didn't say that.
That's all I was thinking. I was like, nah.
But he grown like, nah, you don't know this girl.
I can't say that.
She's not a big girl.
I can't say that.
She medium girl.
Like, but he can't though.
He can't.
He cannot say everything to her without her feeling the type of way.
He cannot. So they then tried to have a conversation about intimacy, which Pastor Cal mediated. Essentially, they ended with Britney saying that she's going to take his words for what they are at face value and not internalize things. And they hug. And then what she go do? Internalize something. I don't even know what she internalized. I'm just saying I know it's going to happen.
Oh, I was saying, what? I missed that? And I'm saying I missed a lot of stuff because
this episode you fell asleep on?
Nah, it's the next one. I fall asleep during certain episodes. It just be like, this is missing me. But anyway.
I watched the whole thing and I definitely felt like Britney, girl.
I think Britney is overreacting or overthinking on a lot of things when it comes to him. I get he's having conversation issues and like his answers, he talks like an old man. Like I'm going to say a few words. They're going to be very college words. And
oh, you a college girl?
And that's all he has for you.
I'm gonna stop with the rappers because obviously I was on that last episode.
Yeah, you were.
I don't know. I still think the same thing. She needs to figure out her rejection issues.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I like them as a couple.
Oh yeah, if she can get past her rejection issues, I think they would be okay.
You need somebody that you can just be goofy with, man. And I think that's what she's not seeing from him. Like the dude's a goofy guy, and you need that. And she needs to allow him to be goofy as well as her being goofy as well. So I think that.
You want to go with Rhonda and Pat?
That's cool.
Okay.
Because I got not a lot, but Derek and Megan had a bunch of issues.
Okay. So Rhonda and Pat, she tells him that she hasn't equally shared the space with anyone but her kids in 25 years, and they come up with a safe word. What's their safe word? Pineapples. I laughed. I was like, who be watching Kevin Hart?
Right.
She's been in her home for 22 years and she remodeled it 7 years ago. And she had some concerns about cohabitating. And I knew that this
is her house fits.
Yeah.
Her.
I knew that there was going to be some issues surrounding cohabitating. Specifically, it always happens when people own their homes. Because this is my home that I bought for me, not for me and you. And coming in and trying to change things in my home, I don't like it.
And see, I didn't like her response to when he said, when I move my stuff in, because he lives with his mom. And she was like, move in. I was like,
Girl, what you thought this was?
Come on, man. You already like...
You've been married twice. You know how this works.
You already like ruling him, you know.
Talk about what I want to talk about. Me.
Right.
So Pat tells her about him going bike riding, and she mentions about he could ride with some ridge riders, and she kind of blows it off, or he blows it off, and she didn't like that. I get where Pat was coming from.
I do too.
I just told you that I ride my bike. I didn't ask you who should I be riding my bike with. I never commented that I was lonely riding my bike. I didn't say I wanted to do it with friends. I don't need to inquire with you about these additional people because all I told you was I like riding my bike.
I can find somewhere to ride my bike. You like, it's almost like she's like, I don't know if she bike rides or not, but she's like, well, I'm going to find you some friends to play with.
Mm-hmm. And I think she's doing it from I'm from here and he's like not established.
Yeah, because I think he's been there for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. You know what I'm saying? This is a group. But the best thing you can do, hey, check this group out and move on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a group that I've heard about or somebody told me about, and then he brought up his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it
so
at that.
So that means he got somebody to ride with because he got a friend who would know who these people are.
Right.
I automatically assume that specifically being his age and moving to a new city, and this is coming from a person who doesn't socialize well with others. I admire the fact that he has someone that he can call that has a shared interest with him. She trying to add more to it, and he's like, "Nah, I'm cool."
Right. I just didn't get why she got upset because this whole time she's been trying to put that he doesn't listen to her, he interrupts her, he only want to talk about himself and stuff like that. But you're like trying to control him, and it's weird.
And she's trying to control him in the name of I'm just being helpful.
Yeah.
So Dr. Pia is their expert that shows up. Rhonda tells Dr. Pia that she's grateful to be with a man who recognizes that there are some places where he could do some work. I'm like, you also need to recognize the places that you could do some work. He's very open to listening, and she says that she thinks he's trying to prove that he has people. And Dr. Pia was like, well, I need you to reframe that. You need to say that you're not feeling heard. Because I think that is her issue all across the board is that she doesn't feel heard with him because she didn't feel heard when she was trying to tell him about her wanting her name to be, what was it, Jennifer?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't feel heard.
He brought up the bread.
She didn't feel heard when he was like, I go bike riding. And she was like, I know some people because he didn't care. Heard, felt, seen, whatever. She's not there. And maybe that was an issue in a previous relationship and she's not knowing how much she's internalizing that.
No, I think it's because she's a 63-year-old know-it-all.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
we all know people who are know-it-all or always put inputs their information or input something into a conversation and never the person that's would tell me more about that.
Pat says that she's very direct, but he is a people pleaser. And the people pleasing really hit me when he said it because I was like, that's why he don't want to talk any further because he knows he doesn't want to utilize this information about the people that you have seen riding bikes. But he doesn't know how to say in a way that's not going to hurt your feelings. Girl, I don't care.
Right.
Tell me something else that I care about, but I don't care about that. Right. I ride my bike by myself or with the people I want to ride
because
with.
She wanted him to ask more about that group.
And he's like, don't care. And that's very easy to move past as a people pleaser. Like, okay, if I don't internalize or take in what you're saying, we can just move forward and be smooth. Yeah. And she's like, nah, listen to me. He's like,
listen to this track.
And I remember her kids told her that she was a lot.
Yeah.
I think she needs to sit down and have conversations with these adult kids and realize where she's the issue in this relationship or in these instances. he told her she was defensive when he gave an honest response. And she got hurt and started crying because she feels like he is against her big personality. He's not against your big personality. He's against you being a know-it-all. Thank you for that phrase. Yeah. Because I wouldn't ever
I couldn't figure out what it was until I was watching. I was like, she's one of those people that you can't have a conversation with because she has to prove that she knows more about it, about whatever subject it is.
He said that he needs to work on how to receive her directness. I don't think that there's a way for people pleasers to deal with someone who knows it all in a way. Like, you have to figure out the know-it-all's nuance and how to get past that with them. At the end of this, Rhonda leaves to go take her dogs on a walk, and she said in her confessional that she feels like she's triggering him. And I agree, you probably are triggering him as a know-it-all, and he don't know what to do with it. Do you have anything that is unsaid about them?
No.
Okay. Last couple, Megan and Derek. They start off in the new apartment. Derek was like, I want us to use non-toxic products. And he was like, in some instances, I want us to use vinegar only. Artieka was like, ooh, tell me more. Megan was like, I'm going to use Pine Sol if I want to use Pine Sol, and Fabuloso if I want to use Fabuloso. And you can't tell me nothing about it.
Fabuloso is a hood classic.
I couldn't come up with anything else. Clorox.
Man.
And
did your folks used to boil potpourri?
No.
Is it boiling potpourri?
Potpourri.
Potpourri.
My mom did used to put out potpourri, but we didn't boil it.
Nah, either it's boiling potpourri or boiling. You used to boil something.
One of my cousins used to boil Fabuloso.
That's it.
She had a Fabuloso pot.
That's it. My cousin did too.
Like, you could not eat out of the. What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
You couldn't eat out of the, like, cook anything in the Fabuloso pot because it was strictly for Fabuloso. He got upset, didn't he?
Did you see how he looked at the light?
Hit me and can't fight. Okay. So Derek says that he's nervous about living with Zoe, and Zoe could not care less about him. He was like, hey, Zoe. And Zoe was like, move out of my way. Peasant.
Not peasant.
So Derek says the first night that they slept in the apartment together, he had a hard night because the dog barked all night. And then she also slept in his spot, and they had a disagreement about who would walk the dog. Now, Megan wanted Derek to walk the dog solo.
Yeah.
Derek was like, I thought we were going to walk the dog.
Derek was like, this your dog.
I ain't mad at it. I didn't come into this relationship with a dog.
This is your dog. Why do you want me to walk the dog by myself?
So, like, at this juncture in our relationship, we've been married almost 10 years. If we got a dog, we got a dog.
Yeah.
But if one of us had come into the relationship with a dog, I would not have anticipated that you would ask me to go walk your dog.
Well, the way I liken it to is the dog is like your child. If you know a person doesn't have a child, why would you have this person
puree your baby food?
Right.
I just had to take it real.
No, I'm saying that's where I was going, because it's like, why would you not vet this person around children or dogs? She knew that he hadn't been like a dog.
I told you, I ain't got no dog. We ain't had no dog when I was a kid. I don't even really dog. What?
I ain't afraid of dogs. I like dogs, but I'm not a dog owner. Hadn't been a dog owner in years.
And if somebody's house got a dog, I might be like, I'll catch y'all next time.
Yeah.
So she told him that he feels like he's compromising a lot. I'm like, he is.
He is. And is.
And did. She's really upset that he wants her to use cleaner products and to not walk her dog. And I don't even think that Derek was like, I don't want to walk your dog. But he's like, the first day one should not be me walking your dog.
Right. It shouldn't be.
It would be different like if they didn't live in an apartment and they were in a home and he was at the house and she was like, hey, can you open the back door and let Zoe out?
Yeah, because if something happens, she's gonna blame him about the dog. So it's like, come on, man, you're not thinking that thing through.
So in the middle of this argument about this dog, she had another thing for him and she popped back out of the bathroom about him leaving the toilet seat up. Girl, be for real.
I feel on the toilet seat. I don't like the toilet seat up, but I ain't gonna bring that up.
I mean, our toilet seat stays down.
I'm talking about the lid. I like the lid to be closed on it. That's why I bought the soft close.
I know.
lids.
For the most part, our toilet seat lid stays down. Like, it's not an issue, right?
Man, every time I go in the kids' bathroom, they lid I be like, God.
I'm talking about our bathroom.
Yeah.
It's not an issue in there. That's what I'm saying. Be for real about this dog. This man does not care about your dog one bit. And if your dog wake up dead, you cannot put that on him.
Nah.
Because this is your dog.
Right.
Be for real, Megan.
Got to, man. And he said she's showing some flags. I was like, bro, she's showing a lot more than flags.
She waving it.
Yeah.
In the air like she don't care. So he goes to the door and he tells her, let's start over some. He tells her that they both need to check their expectations. Pastor Cal comes by. And what is this gold jacket that he had on? Because where'd you even think about buying that gold jacket? What did you buy that jacket for?
She had the silver shoes. He had the gold jacket.
But silver shoes, even though those are also dumb, I felt less of a way about her shoes.
That jacket was jacketed.
Than I did about that jacket. And I don't really have a big issue with that.
Yeah.
But that jacket was not it. So Pastor Cal, of course, knows the backstory. Production has clued him in. He like, so what about this dog and these adjustments that y'all gonna make? Megan said that she's fight or flight, but she eventually comes back. You come back to try to prove your stupid point that's wrong. Because every time that she's got mad so far, she's been the one in the wrong.
She's like, I feel ambushed when he speaks what he feels. Like that just does not make sense to me. And this is the second time we've seen it. Because the first time it was when they was paddleboarding.
And he's like, hey, I know you think you communicate this way, but you don't. She's like,
right, I'm ambushed. And then he's like bringing up the dog, which I know I'm not crazy, but I'm like, hey, this dog is your dog. You cannot expect him. Even though most people, you know, we've seen previously, most people just fall in love with the dogs. You know, from I mean, when they was in Nashville, oh boy, they got divorced and he still watched the dog.
Right.
But it was the
inverse. It was Clint's dog and Gina still was watching him.
No,
or was it Gina's dog?
It was Gina's dog and Clint was
like,
I watched the dog.
Shared custody. This my dog now, punk.
All right, Debo. But it's like, it's that thing, you know? You know when a person, because the thing about it is, what if he had a fear of dogs?
Because there are a lot of people that have fears of small dogs.
Yeah, it's like, you not finna just be like, well, this ain't gonna work because he's afraid of dogs and not try. You know, so it's like the dog is gonna be a hold up for them.
So Derek says that he respects her work ethic and her sense of humor, and that they have to work on defense mechanisms. He wants her to listen without running away. Most sane people that are married want that. And Pastor Cal just pointed out how they've handled conflict differently. It was basically like, figure it out. Y'all smart. You should know that running away isn't the thing to do. And honestly and truly, I really feel like Megan doesn't know how to express herself because she remember how in your face her mom was about things? The little girl inside of her is running away from that. Mm-hmm. She's take every criticism as something like her mom says. That's what I see. I ain't saying that that's the total issue, but I feel like that's what it is that she hears things in the loud voice that they're not necessarily saying in. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't know how to react to that. So she's just like, I'm going to run. And I'm going to remove myself from the situation. And I don't have to deal with that. But you can't do that with a husband and expect to actually have a marriage.
Yeah.
Anywho, that's all I got for them.
I just like, man, she rubs me. It's like rubbing my hair backwards. When I had my waves, like rubbing it the other way.
I don't have anything to.
Yeah, I know, man. It's nervous. It's like scratching writing with chalk. Make my teeth itch. Anyway, next person, next couple.
Was that it? I think that was it.
That's it?
Yep. We got through these pretty quickly. Yep. We're done.
Oh.
So.
Man, I'm thinking we at the top of the episode.
No, we at the end of this one. It's because we had that random break.
Yeah.
I'm about to change mine. Megan and Derek might be a possibility.
Oh, you said they were possible?
I said that they had.
I said no.
You did say that. I said possible.
Who did I say yes on? I don't remember.
Jaylen and Josh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still
Megan,
strong.
you let me down.
I'm still strong. Yeah, Megan is tripping.
You are.
But I saw that. I saw that comment with Megan because I was like, there's no way her mom is that strong-willed and she's not the same way.
I feel lied to. You know why I feel lied to? Because she was the one that was like, oh yeah, I can let someone take control of things. And unless I just really feel strongly about it, it's kind of like whatever. And then,
exactly. You can't do that.
And then she got mad because he didn't want to walk. Not that he didn't. He didn't want to walk her dog.
Right, that's his right to feel that way. I don't want to do something.
And he also said that, hey, you need to ask better questions. And she's like, how dare you criticize me?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am? And he was like, no.
Try to shut this whole thing down.
Anywho, I don't have a question for this episode either, do you? It'll be some pinned in the comments. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell. Look for my pinned comment. It'll be something down there.
Yeah. Like the video.
Like it. Share it with a friend.
Join the membership.
That too. We'll see y'all back for episode 7. Bye, y'all.
Peace.